Donald Trump is a white supremacist who has largely surrounded himself with other white supremacists. He is unqualified and unfit to be president. He is not a leader, and if he were not white, he never would have been elected. Now, can somebody tell me what the problem is with that statement? Can y'all tell me why is the White House chiming in on a statement of my girl JEMELE Hill on ESPN trying to get her fired? Now, it's a lot of other broadcasters, people with shows, they're working for other networks that have said the same thing and even worse about Donald Trump. You understand? And on her own private social media, we should be able, all of us, to say what we wish. It's freedom of speech. Remember? Remember all the tweets Trump put out against President Obama? No one told him to get fired from The Apprentice or anything like that. He said what he wanted to. So, listen, first of all, press secretary or spokes, whatever she is, Huckabee Sanders, or as I call her, Herman the Monster with the wig on. Listen, she needs not get up there and give her 2 cents anyway. Stop it. Because half of the time you come up on the network or come on TV, you are compounding a lie straight to our faces every day. Trying to spin it any kind of way you want to, but they're straight lies, and they're telling us straight lies, so you should be fired for backing that kind of rhetoric that comes from the White House to start with. And second of all, listen, JEMELE Hill put her tweet out and said what she wished. I see no problem with it. That's why I played it first today, so y'all can hear and y'all can see what she tweeted. I have no problem with that because that's what it seems to me. You know, I don't understand why all these people on network television, on these news networks that supposed to be real news. Trump said y'all was fake news. We need to start listening to him because fake news outlets will say, oh, he's been caught in falsehoods. Falsehood? That's a lie, man. Call him a liar. Stop playing. Call him a liar. Call it what it is. Why we pussyfooting around the truth? If my father or mother in the history was with the part of ISIS, and got arrested with the ISIS group, or arrested with the Black Panthers, let me give you the real scenario. If it was arrested as a Black Panther, what would you say if I ran for president? Oh no, his parents was Black Panthers, so he, in turn, you tried to say Obama had the same view as somebody that got up, that was running his own pulpit in church, Reverend Wright, and tried to say since Obama went to church, that was his view. So if Trump's father got arrested at a Klan rally, then that makes him what? Not a white supremacist? If he couldn't talk bad against them after somebody got killed, you understand? All of a sudden something happens again now, in London. He's quick to tweet the other day. Oh, we need, see, my band need to be bigger and more stronger to ban more people, to keep them out of this country and all that. But wait a minute, but so your friends, the white supremacists though, can run their car and kill somebody in Charlottesville. You can't even denounce that, but you gonna tell me the band need to be more stronger to ban people? But you don't want to ban your own group. You don't want to get that in the mix. But now you want to try to get someone fired that's calling you out for the truth. Come on, man. You can't put lipsticks on a pig and make me think it's Halle Berry. What is wrong with y'all out there in the world, man? You know what I mean? So leave JEMELE Hill alone. And I really, really, and really feel proud to hear about the people at ESPN, my brothers and sisters at ESPN, because they tried to get her fired and they tried to replace her with another black anchor at ESPN to take her job over, and all the black anchors said no. That's all black men. Look, that's camaraderie. That's what we need. That's what I'm talking about. Standing up. Standing up. United we stand. Divided, you already know what's gonna happen. So that kudos to all the people of color that's working at ESPN that would not step up and take that job from JEMELE Hill. Kudos to all of y'all. I salute y'all as brothers and sisters. That's great. That's great. That's the best thing I heard that came out of the whole situation. Cause if we don't stand for each other, y'all, please, if we don't stand for each other, and I had this talk with this kid, with not this kid, it was a kid there, but I had a talk with a grown man that was more important. Friend of mine about Colin Kaepernick, how, he was like, well, they trying to, equate that with Martin Luther King and what stand he took. I say this briefly about Colin Kaepernick. Listen, he's a mixed kid, number one. Number two, he's played football, took his team to the Super Bowl. Had a great contract, re-signed, got a good contract. So Colin Kaepernick's in a safe place. He has money. That's a lot different than Martin Luther King and them. Everybody back them days wasn't well off like that. This man is well off. He can ride into the sunset, don't have to say nothing about anything. Like Michael Jordan type, I ain't got to deal with it because I'm rich. For Colin Kaepernick to take a stand, in his position and cost himself money, listen, that is on the same level as Muhammad Ali and them taking a stand. That's what I say. Because he didn't have to do that. He didn't have to stand up and say what this country was. He could have stayed there, stood up for the flag with the racist last verse that they try to hide from everybody and all that. And 1, 2, 3. You understand? But he exposing what needs to be exposed. Like in Cleveland Browns, the police department gonna say, oh no, we not gonna hold the flag for opening day of the Cleveland Browns because some of them are protesting the flag. So in essence, they don't care about the flag either. They just taking a stance against black people. Taking a stance against the flag in the national anthem. That's what they taking a stance against. They not. So now you're not going to hold your flag that you want to salute, that you want us all to salute. You won't hold it because some of us are protesting. Well, God bless you. Thank you, Mr. Kaepernick. Because listen, now if they stop saluting the flag, we'll get our point across. You understand? And that'll be a great thing. So, and the police just showed their colors in Cleveland. You just racist then. Because now you won't hold the flag for your own people that's all in the state. It's supposed to be a song for everybody in the stadium. So all the people in the stadium now, you won't hold that flag and honor it yourself because other people seen something wrong with it? Well, God, don't you think the Vietnamese and everybody else you had war against had something against the flag? You wouldn't be out on the battlefield and hold your flag? That shows us, that shows us that you don't even uphold that flag for what it stands for. You're more wanting to stand against someone than to stand for what you even think is right. The bigger problem is the man that's standing against you, the black man that took a stance against you, that hurts you and make you drop your own flag. Shows you where you are. Shows you where you are. It shows what kind of people we're dealing with here. You understand? In America. For real. And right now, on that note, let me please send my condolences to anyone who's died in disaster areas all over the world. But first and foremost, and mostly, my family in the Virgin Islands, I hope y'all are all right. God bless y'all, man. Yo, we are with you. We making moves to try to get your help over there, aid over there. FEMA wants to act like the Virgin Islands, the U.S. Virgin Islands. You see it right here behind me. You see it right there? I keeps it there. USVI, yo. You try to act like that's U.S. They're Americans. Puerto Rico, it's Americans. They need aid. We need aid just like they need aid in Houston, in Texas, and everywhere else. New Orleans, Louisiana, the same thing. You know what I mean? This is the part of the U.S. These are U.S. citizens, Americans. So they need that aid over there too. Because you love to go over there and have your little vacations and see the beautiful waters and spend your time over there, and build houses and do all your things over there. So, you know, I know Kenny Chesney, the country singer, got a big house in St. John over there, you know, that suffered damage. I know he's going to be well taken care of, but he needs to make sure all the other people of the islands are taken care of also. Please, make that happen. Make that happen with the government. Because, you know, we can't overlook that. We can't overlook it, man. You know what I mean? And it's $200 billion they raised over here for Houston. And my people in Houston, God bless y'all. You know what I mean? The aid, I hope is there for y'all and everything else. But, you know, we have to also recognize, you know, if we got this kind of money just set aside for disasters, there's some other kind of disasters like homelessness and things like that. It's part of disaster. So FEMA need to be taking care of some of these homeless folks too. And, you know, putting shelters together for them. Because then when it's like storms hit, you'll have places already set up and designated for these storm areas. Because these rich people want to keep building their houses in places where they know they're going to be tore up. You know what I mean? Now, all the people I saw, the islands, this, that, and the other, in Florida, everywhere, they always showing some rich person that said, oh yeah, we've been building since this hurricane and building here on the ocean, and you know, we really didn't get the chance to enjoy it. And wait a minute. So you keep building back there knowing that it's going to get blitzkrieg, but you want to keep doing that. So it's sometimes, you know, it's funny how when we have these disasters, kind of funny. This is ironic for me, y'all. But, you know, check me if you wish. But ain't it kind of funny that the areas that's red states that don't want government always depending on it in the crisis? It's funny, huh? But yo, it's your man WATTradio. I just wanted to touch on y'all. Y'all be good out there, be safe, and God bless y'all, man. And watch out for wrongdoing wherever it's done. Because we can't go for that, y'all. We gotta stand up. United, we stand.